Right, hello everyone. Welcome to our Under-18s League for the races 14, 15 and 16 for the season. We just lost one. Kyle. I think Kyle was having a little bit of an issue actually getting on the game. Can I get Kyle back in? Get an invite to him. I'm sure I've got... Should be on my list here. Hang on. There he is. Let's hope he gets back in nice and quickly, so it don't affect his first race. I see just a 4 on the grid tonight. There's Maya's off on her dance classes, not classes, but like competition. I know she did well earlier on, so congrats Maya, because I know she got second in the first one, in the team one. So congratulations on that. Let's get some details up. We got with Noah at the moment, who's running in fourth. English is taking a lead, followed by Ibrahim, and Carl at the moment P3. He's just joined back, so that's good. He's not fallen too far behind. Just stay with him. Sometimes when you take the car over, it can be a bit dodgy. Just going to take a look at my Discord. I just want to see if he's put any... So, English then, disappearing a little bit now. Ibrahim P2 in the Merc. I'm just trying to get trying to get the stream open a second. Just bear with me. There we go. It's just opening up now. Right, so thank you for joining. And Kyle, just have a look. No, he's still ghosted. I don't know what issues Kyle's having. I saw him join back. Maybe it's not letting him take control of his car. See the nice runoff areas here in France. Noah looks like he's doing well at the moment. Look at that. I think actually, if my memory serves me right, so I was doing France last season. I've got a feeling that Noah's dad, Reaper, did actually tell us that this is Noah's favourite track. As English runs wide. Chicane, that's just allowed him to gain a bit of space back. No messages from Kyle at the moment, so I don't know. Maybe he just couldn't take back control of the car straight away. So then, I'm moving. Ibrahim, who's managed to get ahead of English. I missed that bit, sorry. Hope that was a good one. And sets the fastest lap of the race so far, 35.5. Noah picks up 2 seconds there. Doing really well as Noah so far. English follows Ibrahim. He's taking his corners very tight, isn't he, English? Very good driving. Just right on board with him for a moment. Should have DRS, he has indeed. Ibrahim moves to the inside to defend. Comes out a bit, which pushes English off the track, but does defend it in the end. That's all English there. Just had to back out slightly with the power on the exit to avoid contact. We're going side by side now into this long right-hander. One of the most unique corners on the whole F1 calendar, in my opinion. Can't think of any other corners where you take a sweeping right that sort of really sharpens up at the end like the way that does. But it's a corner you could take in easily in fifth. And back onto the home straight. English will pick up the DRS again. Ibrahim trying to defend. It looks like English is going to get the move done into turn 1 this time. It does indeed. Ibrahim will follow him. Let's take a look at Kyle. Ah yes, Kyle's definitely back with us now. His car is solidified now, so that's good. Noah going nicely as well. Over to the right, Noah, over to the right. That's it. Nice. Don't blame him running wide there. Oh, he took a Rolex sign with him. That's good. I don't know why they get left all over the track. It's good of him to clear him up on his way round. Go back to English and Ibrahim then. So English holding the lead at the moment. So yellow and sets at 2. That's just Noah, but he would have just run a little bit wide because his car was still moving nicely, so no issues there. Ibrahim seeing if he can get in a position to maybe get a move on the home straight under the DRS. And again, it's just Noah at the chicane on the middle of the straight, but no issues there. Unfortunately, Ibrahim just drops out of DRS, so he's going to want to try and get the best toe he can here. Just looking at energy. Well, I think for me, if that was me, I'd have been using energy to try and close that gap to get DRS on the long straight. Well, it looks like Ibrahim just ran wide there. It's not too bad though, it's enabled him to get within DRS, although he has picked up a penalty as well though. So English looking strong now, looking good for the victory. Teammate today, oh no, not teammate, sorry, it's Alpha Tauri Kyle's in. Also running well in third, looking for good points. And Noah as well, guaranteed 4th in the races today. So we'll pick up 22 points per race today, Noah. Guaranteed. If we could pick up some more, let's see, that's a whack on the barrier. He just lost it under traction on the exit turn on the curb. So going along nicely. As I say, we guaranteed at least 3 4th places, which are 66 points. Brilliant for Noah's championship. As we see English then has managed to create a bit of a gap. And we'll cross the line for victory in France. Ibrahim P2 picked up a penalty, which meant wasn't going to take the victory there, but still a brilliant P2. Kyle, unfortunately, wasn't with us at the start of that race. He got kicked from the lobby, but he's back with us now and takes the final podium position. Noah then just at the sweeping right-hander at the moment. And coming towards to the end of the lap, towards the pit entry. Turn around to the left, another awkward corner as well, that's one. And into the final corner. Takes the DRS sign with him. I think that's just Noah's style of racing. He likes to hit the signs as best he can. So, hey Carl, you had to spectate, did you? I saw you did get back in at some Is your car solidified, but no worries, lad. I saw that you got a kit, that's why I sent you an invite back. So here we have it. Out comes the fizzy lemonade on the podium rostrum. As the Red Bull man celebrates. The Merc man in P2, Alpha Tauri P3. Making sure he gets the engineer as well. And the fastest lap also goes to English with 32.4. But as you can see, P1 English, P2 Ibrahim, P3 Kyle, and P4 Noah. Anybody watching, just so you know, Noah drives on his dad's gamer tag. That's what it says, Reaper. Hey, JMB. Thanks for joining, mate. Shame you couldn't be with us for the racing today. Reaper has told me to take a look at... Was it Reaper or Andrews? No, I think it was Andrews. Told me I got to take a look at your time trial times, JMB, for 22. I've been told they're a bit impressive, so I'm not sure if I've got you added at the moment. I don't think I have, so I'll have to get you added so I can take a look. Right then, so where do we head next? Remember, just the 3 races this week. We had 4 last week. I believe we're 3 now to the end of the season. I think it's this week and next week we race. I'm just thinking if it's 14, 15, 16. Who was that jumped in at the end? There was a 5th name come up at the end then. No, perhaps my imagination, I'm not sure. So who's going to get the honour of the pole position at the Netherlands? The Netherlands. You got fish, JMB. Now you see, if I hadn't noticed the conversation earlier on, Kyle, that would have been a really weird thing to read. But luckily enough I did. I think he might have left, Kyle. So we're back down to just you and me, I think. So, just the 2 of us now. Oh, spinning. Spin me right round, baby, right round. Oh no, JMB is still there. You got 10 fish so far. That's nice. That's really well done, JMB. Do you know, when I was a little kid, I think I was only about 4 or something like that, 4 or 5, I went fishing with my dad out on a boat, and Carl just left again. I caught my only fish of my life, and I picked it up on the boat. Obviously, it's still alive, and I picked it up on the boat, and it flipped straight out of my hand, straight back into the water. So I caught and lost the only fish I'd ever caught in my life. Very sad. We are raining then at the Netherlands. English starts pole, the lucky lad, and gets off pretty well. I've got absolutely no sound, which is making it weird. There we go. So yeah, so English started pole, remains there. Ibrahim P2 where we started. At the moment, Carl up 1, 2, 3, and Noah running in P4 as it stands. So a very challenging track is the Netherlands, no doubt about that, and it's only ever made worse when it's raining as well. Yeah, did you get? I sent you an invite, Kyle. Hopefully you can get back in, and hopefully it'll let you take control. There he is. He's joined. Excellent. Be quick, Carl, because you're not too far behind this time. You lost a lot of time in France, but you're still pretty close this time. But bear in mind, it's intermediate running, so be careful when you do take control. So then, English looking supreme at the moment in the wet. Let's just go to... Oh, Noah is round. Oh, that's the traction out of that horrible left-hander. what I can tell you in the 22 game, this track is so much easier in the 22 game. All these ridiculous traction zones where you lose traction at a corner is it's just not the same. As Noah's had a little moment there at the final corner. Very difficult, as I said, in the rain. English drops to third then. As we wait for Kyle, still ghosting at the moment. Hopefully he'll get back to us soon. Yes, represent under 18. Hey Alex, yeah, that's his son Noah, as I'm sure you know. Kyle, you got this. Come on, Kyle. Yeah, he's back with us now. His car's solidified, so he is racing. Just on the back of English at the moment. Looks like Ibrahim's managed to pull away from these two. Got himself, I'd say, about a 4-second lead by the looks of things. Just going by the track map. There's Noah. He's off into the gravel. Let's say it's a horrible track in the dry, let alone the wet, so you can forgive any of them for having any little moments as Ibrahim sets fastest lap so far over 23.2. So it gives you an idea of the rain. It's that is probably, for a race lap, that's probably around 10 seconds slower than you'd expect in the dry, so clearly very wet out there. English is caught back up to the back of Ibrahim. And it's purpled sector 1. Obviously DRS is now enabled this lap. Regards to DRS zones, it's only got the 2 zones and neither of them are particularly long. The best one is on the home straight up to turn 1. There is a little DRS zone just round this left-hander. May give English a chance to see the DRS signs on the left and right hand side there. So, oh, of course, he's not open up because it's raining. What am I talking about? Don't get DRS in the rain. I only woke up at 4:30, guys. I'm not feeling very well today, so you can let me off. Noah's been in the pits. Just wondering what tyres he's put. Noah, what tyres have you put on? I know it can be a bit cheeky sometimes. Can I get the tyres? No, it's just exiting the pits there. He has got intermediates on. I saw the green on the tyres just as he come round. Yeah, Dad. Oh, please. It's nearly 20 past that now. Yeah. So then, English has taken the lead off Ibrahim, at least just over 2 seconds now. Kyle, meanwhile, has managed to catch up. This is a brilliant recovery from Kyle. I don't know whether Ibrahim had a little moment. Let's go to, we're watching here, Ibrahim just ahead of Kyle. He's recovering quite brilliantly. Losing connection again at the start of this. See, one thing I don't know about F1 21, obviously 22 is running off the EA servers, but obviously 21 was off the Codemaster servers, but I don't know if because they both seem to have trouble with people connecting and getting kicked from the lobbies and that, so it might be that they have, I don't know. We'll stick with this battle then, because it's mighty close between Ibrahim and Kyle. Oh, and Kyle has a look up the inside on the left-hander on the hairpin. That was a brilliant move, but Ibrahim's just got the exit speed. It's allowed him to just about hold on to P2. That was brilliant racing from the two. That's the sort of moments we like to see. That's why we enjoy Formula 1. And they're not done yet. They're going to be battling to the end. around the left hairpin. That takes us on to what would be the DRS straight then. And I'll try in, but Ibrahim placed his car perfectly there, allowing no space for an overtake. And it's going to be about the exit, I think, here. If Kyle gets a better exit, it could turn into a drag race. Everyone throws it around a bit. I don't know if he realised how close Kyle was then. It was only 1.5 tenths separating them in the end. But English takes victory then in Netherlands. Ibrahim P2, Kyle P3. Let's go to Noah and watch him bring the car over for P4. It's the same order as the race one at France. Hopefully Kyle will be with us from the start of the next race. And it's mighty close. That was great racing, JMB. I loved that. Really good side-by-side racing. Enjoyed that little battle. So, driver of the day goes to English, but he started pole, stayed there. I think I'd give driver of the day to Noah for getting through that one. That was a difficult Netherlands in the rain. As the boys celebrate on the podium. So, remember, with so many missing today, these guys are picking up great points for the championship. I don't know, Kyle or JMB, I don't know if you can remind me, rather than me having to look, but is it just this week and next week? Do we finish next week, ready to start on 22 after that? Or is it 2 more weeks after this? I can't quite remember. So there's the confirmation. Fastest lap of the race in the end went to English, 1:20.967. Still around about 9 seconds off where you'd be on a race lap in the dry, because it's 5 lappers. So you can see English picked up 52 points so far, of him 36. Kyle's picked up 30, and Noah's picked up 24. And we head to one of the best circuits on the calendar, I think. Carl doesn't have 22. Got to get 22, Carl. It's much better. Brilliant game. There's some glitches though, as you expect on release of games these days. But it's getting better all the time. There we have it. According to my screen, everybody's readied up, but I'm not sure what's happening there. There we go. We got there in the end. Thank you, Dad. So, well, I wouldn't have thought we'd be going straight into a season anyway, Carl. So, literally from 1 week to the next. It's usually a few weeks between. So, oh, it's Brazil, mate. It could be. If it rains, it's going to be torrential. If it's dry, it'd be beautiful and sunny. But if it rains, it'd be absolutely like a monsoon. So, just winning. It's just Carl spinning in a moment. I hope it's not going to kick him again. We could easily be in for a great. Oh, look, Carl's left the session again. It's not liking him, is it, today? Keeping him in. So he can get back in nice and quick. I'll send him an invite straight away. But obviously it's no good for him because he can't do setups or anything. So here we go, 5 lights are on. And we're off. So Ibrahim had pole this time. Carl's P2, English P3. And now it starts P4. Let's just get some details up as Noah moves into P3 then. Nice overtake. A moment. Switching Noah. So a lot more at home now, doesn't he, on the dry Brazil track rather than the wet Netherlands one. It was a little bit wide there, but it's not too bad, so nicely done. There's Kyle joined back. Frustrating evening for him today, but once again though, a bit like the last race, he's not very far away from the leaders, so it's not as... Looks like English is having a go here over him. Obviously no DRS yet until lap 3, so just totally under engine power and downforce. So Ibrahim is running outside of Sanas, holds on to P1 for the moment. English coming back at him, getting a good toe. Still not back in control of the car at the moment. Said you rejoined, Kyle. There you are. Now you're in control of the car. Excellent. Excellent news. Oh, it looks like Noah was going so well. He's had a moment down at the centre S. He's just struggling getting the car going again. Never mind. As English looks up from the inside on the straight again this lap. He hold it around the centre S. Brakes nicely for the corner. And takes P1 then. Ibrahim hold on to him. The yellow flag there was just letting Noah into the more difficult sector, part of sector 2. Getting quite close to Noah. I don't know if he's going to come into play as these guys come round to hap him. But, English just pulling out a bit of a lead at the moment. Obviously, as I said, DRS enabled lap 3, so unfortunately, I don't think Ibrahim was close enough. What, yeah. Oh, yes, he was. Okay, so Ibrahim does have DRS. Should catch right up to the back of English going into the centre S. And then we'll get DRS again on the next straight. Maybe more of a case of just catching up to the back at the moment so we get it again on the home straight, which is where the best overtaking opportunity will be. Just needs to hold on to the back of English through sector 2. Go to Kyle because we've not seen much of Kyle since he rejoined, so well done to Noah, who's just literally has done a lap now since I said that they were getting close to lapping him. He's managed to complete the next lap, and they're actually no closer to lapping him, so well done Noah. Did well there. Coming back round to the main straight again. Now unfortunately this time I think if him did get a poor exit from the final corner and has just dropped out of the DRS, unfortunately. English sets the fastest lap of the race at a 1:08.9. With him not having any of the centre S. Not bothering with that one. Just go across, see if we can get back within a second or not. So that did actually mean that everyone went purple in the first sector. They are just catching Noah again. You saw Noah in the background there, going around this corner. There he is. Could he come into play? Can he hold on to the same lap as the leaders and complete the final lap? It looks like English is going to keep Ibrahim out of the DRS. Going on to the final straight. So it looks like English is going to pick up a hat-trick of wins today. Ibrahim's going to pick up a hat-trick of P2s today. And Kyle will pick up a hat-trick of P3s today. So yeah, English wins. Ibrahim P2. Kyle across the line now. It's a shame we lost him at the start of each race because I'm sure he'd been more involved in the battling ahead otherwise. And let's go to Noah, who did get onto the last lap before without anybody lapping him, so he's going to get to complete the Brazilian race and will himself take a hat-trick of P4s today. So as I said, everyone picking up great points today for the championship. GMP won't be wanting to take any more time out. He could be at risk if he does. So Noah trying very nicely. So he has a little moment there, but just coming around then to complete the Brazilian Grand Prix and our final race of the day of today. Well done, guys. We'll be back on the podium celebrating with her. I don't know, what would Brazil have as a fizzy drink? Driver Day to English again. I can't think of any Brazilian fizzy drinks. They speak Portuguese in Brazil, but I can't think of any Portuguese fizzy drinks either, so we'll just stick with the fizzy lemonade for this one, I think. Celebrate. It's been the same order for every race. Not often you see that. And the fastest lap on this one goes to English. 108.9, very impressive race lap. Well done. So just to confirm there, English P1, Ibrahim P2, Kyle P3, Reaper P4. Sorry, not Reaper, Noah P4. And we've had literally the same order in all three races, so excellent. And some excellent racing in there today. I loved the little battle between Ibrahim and Kyle towards the end of the Dutch Grand Prix, the second one. That was fantastic. English had some great battles with Ibrahim as well. Hopefully next week, Kyle, your game will work a bit better and you'll be able to fight out the front a little bit instead. But there we have it. Obviously, Andrews will get all the sign up and all that out for next week. Please make sure you react, guys. Get that done. Congratulations today, good racing, guys. Really well done, Noah. Brilliant day today, mate. And we move on. So I think next week is the final race of the season. I may be wrong on that, but there we have it. So as always, guys, thank you very much to everybody that's tuned in live. Thank you very much to everybody that watches it back. I know a lot of you do, so thank you very much. It all helps ARC. So, you know, it's very much appreciated. But in a way, we head off for this evening. So good night. Enjoy the rest of your Sundays. I'm back streaming at 6 on my own stream on ArkHilly 9505. So I'll be back shortly for the first race of the season for Wheelspin Racing League. But if you'd like to join, please do, and I'll see you then. Otherwise, ARC will next be up on Wednesday. We'll be next live for a pre-season race for Tier 3. Thank you very much, guys, and good night.